Speedworld do such a good job hosting us so far. It's been a blast so far, and it's only 10:30.
And for them to get a chance too, a very, very tiny chance to get a feel for what you do is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I raced karts in Gimli for about 3 years, so I know what it's like to race really, really fast ones, and these ones can compare nicely to it because they're on a smaller track, and guys are coming off here and they're all physically tired, so they're getting a good taste of what it's like.
And the support is so important, especially the financial support. It's a very expensive sport, and to continue racing, you need that money.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we got guys like Abi Khan who are here, and in his sport of football, he can go out and he's there because he's good at what he does. Same thing with hockey and other sports. Racing, you can be really, really good on the track, but unless you're good off the track and can beat someone in a boardroom first, you can't go racing. There's a lot of fast guys who are sitting at home and crying because they can't afford to go racing right now.
And since we last saw you last summer, you had us out racing, which was one of the most fun experiences of my life. Since then, you've had a lot of really good news.
Yeah, absolutely. We finished off the season with Volkswagen last year, and then I actually won the media contest that they had. I had the most appearances. My name was out there the most in the papers. We actually had twice the amount of exposure as everybody else. And that's not me bragging. That's a testament to people like yourself in this community who are helping to support this initiative. So I got to go off to Germany as a prize, hang out with the Volkswagen executives and other media, and it was just a blast.
So what's your next big goal? I know you've got another year of racing ahead of you, and what are you looking for after that?
Yeah, well, this year, again, it comes down to money and what I want to do. There's some opportunities to drive a Porsche in the American Le Mans Series. There's chances to go over to Europe and race there. And for me, it's like playing hockey. If you want to play hockey, you come to Canada. If you want to race cars, you go to Europe. And so I would love to do that. So hopefully we can take care of things this year and make it happen.
And business aside, can you explain to our viewers what you love about what you do?
I just love the challenge of it. You know, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago when I first got a passion for racing, it wasn't the glitz or the glamour or the money and that kind of stuff that attracted me. It was the fact that you could do something that no one else got the chance to do. And so when I started, everyone said that a farm kid from Winnipeg couldn't do this. So I said, all right, let's see how far it goes. So as long as I keep putting one foot in front of the other and walking through doors as they open, I'll keep doing that and seeing where it goes.
And after having been in a car with you, I really realized how much of it is your brain, that like you really have to be thinking when you're out there driving.
Absolutely. There's a lot of people, especially at my level now, where you can't be a meathead. Like you can't go out there and just go fast for 1 or 2 laps. You can be fast for 1 or 2 laps, but if you end up in the wall, that doesn't do anybody any good. So you got to be really smart about what you do. Your lives, in a sense, are at stake too. That, you know, the mistakes, when you make a mistake, there's large consequences to it.
Yeah.
So you got to be smart about it, and if you crash a car, it costs lots of money too.
Well, you brought up the fact that you're a farm boy from Manitoba. How different is this from driving a tractor?
It's different in one sense. The mental side of things, nowadays maybe you don't need it as much on a tractor, but in the old days when you sit on the combine for 12 hours straight, the stamina that you need is similar to what you have to do in a Le Mans style race. Like this here today, for 8 hours, you got to be on the game, you got to be ready to jump in the car and go. So yeah, it is a totally different world with different dynamics.
And finally, I guess I know this is a big chance for you to say thank you to Winnipeg as well, and I know that's what today is about.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we got Mayor Sam Case who's coming out to spend time to support someone like myself. I know he's a really busy guy. Gord Steves, who's a counselor, even guys like Abi Khan and yourself, and people from other media outlets, right down to Deloitte and Touche and Wallace who have busy lives, they have busy days, yet they take the time to come out here and take part in this event. That means a lot to me and says a huge amount for the people who are in this city.
Well, congratulations and good luck in the upcoming year.
Thank you so much, Joanne.
Well, I don't train for this, right? I don't train to sit in a race car. I mean, the car's about this big, so I look like King Kong in there. And my forearms are on fire. I was sweating like crazy and getting frustrated because I weighed the car down a little bit, so people were passing me. Tons of fun, though. I have a whole new respect for what he does. It's hard.
It's funny because we were joking around how we were going against one another prior to the race. Then you get out there and you're tunnel vision, and you're not so much against each other. It's the course and the car, and it's more of your own mistakes versus someone else's ability because the cars are even. So it really put in a good insight to what it's actually like to be a race car driver, so to speak, and what David goes through when he prepares for races. So
I think David's just an excellent young guy. He's really professional. He's all-star Manitoba boy. He's like Cindy Clausen in a way. He wants to go big, and why shouldn't we support him? Try whatever we can to help him.
Well, that was totally exhilarating. I mean, I have no idea what it was going to be like, and it's a great feeling. And of course, there's a little apprehension with all the other people on the track, and you know from your experience, you don't want to hit anybody, okay? And taking the turns, and when you're trying to, pass someone, it's wild. I loved it. I enjoyed it. And how do you not support one of our own? I mean, David's had some phenomenal accomplishments. And I remember when I finished, he said, "How was it?" I said, "That was a great experience." He said, "Just think what you were doing 3 times faster." I can't imagine. Can you? It's wonderful. And David's a great guy.